man. Come on in, give you guys a minute before we get started. Today's gonna be kind of rough. It's gonna be kind of rough, and it is what it is. This is spiritual boot camp. Man, we keep shit real here. You may not like the delivery, but it is what it motherfucking is. You know what I mean? We ain't sugarcoat shit here. You know what I mean? Man, before we get started, man, may God continue to bless you, guide you, keep you, comfort you, and aid you in your growth and development, as well as the healing stage of your life. Man, family, give you guys a minute before we get started. Man, God is what it is. It is what it is, and it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? Man, come on in, come on in, come on in. Man, you give good love to me. Sitting and drinking some ginger and turmeric tea. Man, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but man, if you ain't, you gotta get up on game on this. Ginger and turmeric. I don't do the white sugar, so it's either like brown sugar or honey. Mostly honey though. Oh, family, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You give good love to me. Man, this song came out 1984. Whitney Houston came out with this song in 1984. I was 14 years old when the song came out, and man, this song has always stayed with me. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I've always liked that song for some reason. And a couple of days ago, I was listening to it again, and I hadn't heard it in a while, in a long time. And I was just sitting back, just thinking back, man, 1984. Man, what's up with you, Dennis? Dennis, man, I was sitting back thinking, man, 1984, what the heck was I doing, man? I was going in my freshman year in high school, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, just, I thought life was so simple back then. You know what I mean? Stay with me. We're going somewhere. We're talking about you give good love to me. And the trip is, when you listen to that song, she's talking about somebody giving good love to her. And so many of us, we've grown up in toxic families or we gotten in relationships. And it's like, man, the sex was all that. And so many of us ignorantly thought that sex had to do with love. You know what I mean? And sex ain't got shit to do with love at all. You know what I mean? Again, sex ain't got shit to do with love. You could love the hell out of somebody and never have sex with them. You know what I mean? And it's stuff that I've had to learn the hard way. You know what I mean? Again, I was molested twice at the age of 6, in the church. You know what I mean? And so I grew up with a twisted perception of life. I grew up with a twisted perception of who I was. You know what I mean? And again, you give good love to me. And the trip is that's all any of us ever wanted was somebody just to love us. That's all any of us ever really wanted. And that's all we really want now, if the truth be told. You know what I mean? When we get down to the roots and the nuts and bolts of everything, all it comes down to, man, we all just want to be fucking loved. That's it. But we don't know how to be loved. We're going there today. Again, this is gonna be rough. We don't know how to be loved because most people have no real concept of what real love is. Most of us have a twisted concept of love. We think love is catering to your motherfucking needs. I'm gonna give you everything you fucking want. And because I give you everything I fucking want, now I love you. I could be wealthy and give you every fucking thing you want and not give a damn about you. Be cheating on you, be mistreating you, be putting my hands on you, doing all kinds of stupid ass shit. But we associate love with getting shit. We associate love with being intimate sexually. This is gonna get deep. It's gonna get rough. We got to grow up and understand that, man, love and sex ain't got shit to do with each other. We've got to grow up and understand that, man, just because I don't give you what I want or what you want, don't mean that I don't love you. I got 7 kids. They all grown. Thank God. You know what I mean? But my youngest daughter, Jade, God bless her soul. I remember I was taking them to Best Buy and I was going to get them a cell phone. She was like in kindergarten, and I was going to get them a phone. She wanted the iPhone. It's like, Jade, I'm not buying you an iPhone. I don't even have an iPhone. I got a freaking BlackBerry. I'm not spending all this money on an iPhone for you. If I get you one, I got to get your older brother's an iPhone, and I ain't got that kind of money. We not doing that. You gonna get a phone? She started crying. And if you know me, I don't do that drama bullshit. I don't do that shit at all. And so I'm looking at her and I grab her up and I look, you ungrateful ass little motherfucker. You want to sit here and act all type of, you want to act, show your ass right here? You ain't getting shit. I'm gonna go get your brothers a phone. They're gonna be grateful and they happy for what they get. Your ungrateful ass ain't getting shit. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about that. We're on point. Stay with me. She crying, talking about you don't love me. If you love me, you would give me this iPhone. Now you got me fucked up. You got life fucked up. You got love fucked up. Love ain't got shit to do with you getting some shit, some material shit. You give good love to me. Sometimes the best way to show somebody love is giving them structure. What's up with you, David? Glad you made it, brother. Sometimes God doesn't give us what we want. It doesn't mean that God don't love us. Sometimes, and grown folks, here, I'm a man. I've always been attracted to beautiful women. Always. And there's a lot of times that I want to hook up with somebody, and God was like, "Nah, motherfucker, we ain't doing that. You not doing that. We not doing that bullshit no more. You got to grow the fuck up, Elijah. I know you want that. I know you thinking about what you could do with that, but you not doing this shit no more. When you gonna grow the fuck up?" And I would get so pissed and mad at God because, like, man, God, you don't fucking love me. You don't never give me what I fucking want. And I've had to learn from God that love ain't about me giving you or God just giving you the fucking desires of your fucking heart. Just because God don't give you everything you fucking pray for, just because God don't give you everything you fucking ask for, or you come begging for, don't mean that God don't fucking love you. Sometimes the best way for him to show you his love is to tell you straight up, hell fucking no. Excuse me. Is to tell you hell fucking no. And I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Sometimes the best way for us as parents to show our kids that we love them is to discipline them. But we live in an age now where when you get disciplined, when you get held accountable, that's you being mean. Because if you love me, you would let me do what I want to do. If you love me, you would let me go hang out at my friend's house at this party, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm 10 years old. You would let me go hang out all night, according to these young motherfuckers now. They think that's fucking love. You got all these young people growing up thinking that if you love them, you would cater to their fucking needs. If you love them, you wouldn't give them structure. You would let them wild the fuck out. I remember my sons, in time frame that everybody starts sagging their pants. And I'm not with that bullshit. Do what the fuck you do. But I'm not with that shit. I think that's some lame, corny ass, ignorant ass shit. To be walking around as a man or as a guy with your pants hanging down your fucking ass. I'm talking about you give good love to me. Stay with me. And so when I saw my sons and my nephews, I would grab them and check them about that shit. We not doing that. We don't do that. You're not gonna do that around me. And if I see you doing that, I'm gonna cave in your fucking chest because I'm gonna let you know that's not what men do. I don't give a fuck who doing that stupid ass shit. And so my son's like, man, Dad, you're so mean and you're so hard and da da da. And Dad, you're not in the military no more. Da, da. I don't give a fuck about being in the military. There's this thing called self fucking respect. There's this thing called image. We not walking around with our pants hanging on our fucking ass, showing our fucking drawers or our basketball shorts or whatever the fuck we wear up underneath them. As my daughters, you not walking around showing your fucking cleavage. You not walking around showing your fucking ass. You not walking around with these tight ass fucking pants on. I don't give a fuck who doing it. I don't give a fuck if it is the style. If everybody else is doing it, you gonna be that one motherfucker not doing it. And my kids had a problem with that because they thought I was being mean. They thought I was being harsh. They couldn't understand that as a father, I was looking out for their best fucking interest. They couldn't understand that as a father, I was protecting. As a father, I was giving them some fucking structure. That's not what they wanted. They want to wild the fuck out. They want to do what the fuck they want to do, when they want to do it, how they want to do it. They didn't want nobody telling them no. And anytime somebody told them no, they saw that person as being mean. They saw that person as being hateful. What's up with you, Truth Rises? And we got to grow the fuck up. We got so many young women now. Oh, God help us. They have a twisted concept or perception of fucking reality. Everybody want to fucking look alike and do what the fuck you do. But ain't no man dealing with your bullshit. Ain't no fucking king gonna deal with that ignorant ass bullshit. Ain't no real woman gonna deal with your fucking lazy, entitled, trifling ass of just wanting to sit up on the fucking couch, eat Cheerios and bonbons and ho-hos and all this other stupid ass shit, playing Call of Duty, Madden, and all that other stupid stuff. Ain't no real woman putting up with some trifling ass dude like that. It's a whole lot of women that do it, but ain't no real woman gonna do that. Ain't no real woman accepting that from a dude who called himself a man. Ain't no real woman accepting that bullshit from a dude calling himself a fucking king. Just like ain't no real king accepting his woman walking out the house looking like a fucking hoe, looking like she about to go work on the fucking corner. I don't give a fuck if she's having the ladies' nights out. We not doing that over here. Why? Because when I walk out the house as a motherfucking king, I represent everybody in this motherfucking house. I don't just represent me. I represent the entire clan. I represent everybody here. When you, as the woman, as the queen, walk out the house, you're not just representing you. You represent your man, your king, and your kids. Come on, you give good luck to me. We going there. This is gonna be rough. This is a grown folk platform where we keep shit real. Where we have these real heart to heart conversations about real shit that's fucking up the country, real shit that's fucking up the community. We've got to grow the fuck up. And so now, young women don't want no man telling them what to do. Young women have so fucked up the perception of life. They don't want a man telling them shit. They want to do what the fuck they want to do and how they want to do it. And if you have anything to say about it that's negative, that's contrary to what the fuck they want to do, then you're fucking hateful. Then you're fucking misogynistic. You're fucking old fashioned. They want to give you all these fucking labels, and it is what the motherfucking is. I don't give a fuck. You say what the fuck you want to say about me. If you my motherfucking queen, you gonna carry yourself like a fucking queen, not a fucking hoe. If you can't handle that, then you ain't fucking queen for me. And it is what it motherfucking is. There's a difference between a queen and a fucking hoe. There's a difference between a queen and a lady of the fucking night. Somebody turning fucking tricks to pay the fucking bills. You give good luck to me. See, ah, we don't want to be held accountable. We don't want to be held responsible. Everybody's supposed to just accept us for who the fuck we are and let us just live our fucking life and do what the fuck we want. I'm old enough to understand that what we do in our 20s affects our 30s. What we do in our 30s affects our 40s. What we do in our 40s affect our 50s. There is no I'm just wild the fuck out and live my best life in my fucking 20s and sleep with every fucking body I want to and fuck everything, suck everything, and just run a fucking mug and just wild the fuck out and not understand that there's consequences that come with that. There's not generational curses and baggage and trauma that's tagged with that. I don't give a fuck what you think. You can have all the bodies you fucking want to, do what the fuck you want to, but understand, I'm sitting here trying to spit some fucking real life game to your fucking ass to help you grow the fuck up. We gotta understand what the fuck is going on. We gotta understand that. Wait a minute, time out, time out, time out. Because we don't know shit, but we think we so fucking woke and we think we so fucking deep. There's this thing called soul ties that we get every time we interact with somebody else, especially sexually. It's not something that you physically see. It's an energetic exchange. It's an energetic bond now. I didn't know that when I was growing up. Nobody told me about that shit when I was growing up. When I was wilding the fuck out. When I was sleeping with three and four women at the same fucking time. So I had to go in. And once I've learned this shit, I've got to go in and clear myself of all this fucking stupid shit that I got connected with because I didn't know any fucking better. They just told me you can't have sex outside of marriage. You're sinning. You're going to fucking hell. That's all they told me. I didn't give a fuck about going to hell because fuck, I lived in hell. I grew up in California. Life was hellish. Life couldn't be, hell could not be any more worse than where the fuck I lived. The shit, the environment I lived in, hell would have been fucking vacation for me. It'd have been vacation for a lot of us, truth be told. But we got to grow up and understand that. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Sometimes, sometimes older people or more mature people who've put in the work to deal with their baggage and their bullshit has learned some shit that younger people haven't learned yet. Sometimes, and not everybody. There's a whole lot of old ass fucking fools out here. There's a whole lot of old ass fucking tramps out here. There's a whole lot of old ass fucking cougars out here looking for some young dude to prey on. So a whole lot of raggedy ass, sorry ass, lame ass dudes out here looking for some young girl to prey on. So age don't mean shit. What matters, have you done the motherfucking work to heal yourself? Have you done the motherfucking work to grow the fuck up emotionally and spiritually? And when I talk to you, I'm not talking to you in a place of I'm condemning you or I'm judging you. I'm talking to you in a place of love. Why? Because I don't want to see you ruin your fucking life. I don't want to see you get attracted or attached to all this shit that you're not emotionally equipped to handle. You're not equipped to handle all the baggage and pain and trauma that comes with having all these fucking body counts. You haven't even learned how to deal with the fucking baggage you got now. And you're putting yourself in a position to cause yourself more pain and suffering while you're in the process of looking for love. Real shit. So many of us have jumped into relationships and we didn't understand how toxic that other person was. We didn't understand how bad that other person was for us because we've been traumatized, because we were emotional wreck, because our life was fucked up and twisted. And so we see this other person and we jump in a relationship with them and we just having all fun. You know what I mean? We just fucking sucking, just wow, and just doing what the fuck we do. And then shit starts happening and it starts going bad. And that relationship ends. And now you got more trauma from that relationship. And then you jump in another relationship looking for love. And we keep jumping in fucking relationships looking for love. So many of us have gone to fucking church. And I know a lot of Christians don't want to hear this part. And it is what the motherfucking is. You've got to grow the fuck up too. So a hell of a lot of fucking Christians running to church looking for love. The great majority of us go to church out of our brokenness. Go to church out of our pain and our suffering, looking for help, looking for answers. Oh, God. Then we get in church and we see the foolishness taking place in church. We get in church and we see that the pastor and the bishop and the deacons and the mothers of the church and all these other big wigs in church are fucking hoes too. We get in church and we see that these motherfuckers in church, they fucking scam artists too. They pimps and hustlers too. They running game too. Because they ain't healed. They haven't dealt with their fucking issues yet. Come on, you give good love. One of the things that God had to show me the hard way. Elijah, I know you think you look good. Elijah, come here. I know you think you got a badass body. You all tatted up. You got all those fucking muscles. All these women all over you. You think you the motherfucking shit. And truth be told, I was so fucked up, family. I honestly believed with every fiber of my being that my purpose, my God-given purpose, was to make love to all these women, was to make all these women feel good about themselves. was to make all these women feel like they the shit. I believe that twisted ass shit. I was in the military and they used to call me the Mac. They used to call me Goldie. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie The Mac. It's an old movie, old pimp movie. And they used to call me Goldie because I was running through women left and right. And I was running through women because I had been damaged. But it was all fun and games. All the dudes were like, Broadway, you the shit, and whoop de whoop. My name used to be Broadway. Man, Broadway, you the fucking man, you the fucking how the fuck you pull that? How you got all these fucking women? You got women going looking for women to hook up with you and did it, all this stupid ass shit. And that fed my fucking ego. All these dudes wanting to be like me because I'm pulling all the fucking women out of my brokenness. What's up with you, Dreyfus? Out of my pain, out of my trauma. What these women didn't know, they just saw me as a man. They just saw me as the motherfucking party because I was a party all by my motherfucking self. Was that I was suffering. I was broken. I was damaged. On the outside, I looked good. On the outside, I was suited and booted. On the outside, I looked like I had my shit together. And the dude was like, damn, you the fucking man. Man, I wish I was like you. And all this other stupid ass shit. They didn't know what the fuck they were saying because the real me was hurt. The real me was fucking confused. The real me was crying on the inside. The real me was dying on the inside. On the outside, man, we getting fucking lit, holding up fucking bottles. Man, I've always got a glass of fucking something in my hands, drinking. At the fucking club, turning up. Always got 2 to 3 women around me. Family. That appears to be the life. That appears to be, man, you living your best life. You turning the fuck up. Man, you wilding. You all this stupid ass shit. No, I was fucked up. And I didn't even realize how fucked up I was. See, the truth is, because I've been molested as a 6-year-old kid by guys in the fucking church, I had an identity crisis that nobody knew anything about. Everybody saw how I look externally. Everybody saw how I walked, how I carried myself. Nobody knew I was fighting demons within. Nobody knew the war going on inside my fucking head. Real shit. I'm out here hoeing and just doing what quote unquote guys do because somebody violated. And now I'm confused about my sexuality. And the only way for me to prove that I'm not gay is for me to sleep with all these women. I don't even give a fuck about these women. And most of them, I don't even know their fucking name. I did know their name. I didn't give a fuck about their name at all. They knew me or they knew my name. I never even asked them their name. I didn't give a fuck about their name. I wasn't trying to have no fucking relationships. I just want to have, man, are we gonna party or what? We gonna drink, we gonna fuck, what we gonna do? Because if you're not with none of that, man, keep moving. Keep moving. But I was hurt. And I was looking like I was having a good time. I looked like I was living the best life. I looked like I was, man, I'm a motherfucking king. I'm a motherfucking player. Man, I'm the motherfucking man. That's how it looked. But I was hurt and confused. And one day God had a conversation with me. God was talking to me, chopping it up with me, keeping shit real, like he always does with me. And I could hear God ask me, Elijah, or God said to me, Elijah, you know you're not gay. And again, tweets there, I'm not bashing homosexuality and that other stuff. You know what I mean? That's not what I do. Do what you do. You know what I mean? But for me, I gotta have a woman. You know what I mean? That's just me. That's my preference. That's my choice. And I don't feel bad about that. And so God was talking to me. He said, Elijah, you know you're not gay. I was like, yeah, I know I'm not gay. Eh? And he said it again, Elijah, Elijah, you know you're not gay. I'm like, okay, yeah, God, I know I'm not gay. What the fuck you talking about? Why you keep saying this stupid shit to me? Again, this is how me and God talk to each other. You may not like that. You may not understand that. And to each their own. God talks to each of us however we can relate to him. Okay. And so God chopping it up with me. Elijah, he said it for a third time. Elijah, you know you're not gay. And now I'm frustrated. Now, why the fuck you keep telling me I'm not gay? I know I'm not gay. Ain't shit gay about me. I love women. I love eating the kitty cat. I love ain't shit a dude can do for me. I love women. And so God said, if you're not gay and you know you're not gay, then why are you doing what you're doing? What the fuck you talking about? Why am I doing what I'm doing? This is what we do. This is what men do. That's what I thought men did. I thought to be a man, you had to be a fucking hoe. I thought to be a man, you had to have all the fucking women around you. I thought to be a man, man, you had to have muscles, you had to be tatted up. You know what I mean? That's what I thought manhood was about. Man, I'm out here in the military, I'm getting my money as much as I could get at the time. And but I'm getting all the fucking women. And so God was like, Elijah, if you know you're not gay, why are you sleeping with all these women? Why are you having sex with all these women? You don't even know them. You don't even like most of them. Why are you having sex with everybody you're having sex with? And that hit me. It fucked me up because I didn't understand why I was having sex with other. Man, my grandfather, he was a preacher. Man, but he had his share of women. My daddy had more than his share of fucking women. Generational curses that we know nothing about. We don't understand how this shit affects us. So I'm sitting there and the tears begin to roll down my eyes because I'm trying to understand what the fuck is going on. Because God just flipped my whole concept of what a man is. Nah, it wasn't no midlife crisis. I was only in my 20s. I was like 24, 25 at that time. It wasn't no midlife crisis. It was a aha moment. It was an awakening moment. It was a get your shit together moment. It was a wake the fuck up moment. It was, man, you got to get your shit together moment. And so I'm sitting there and the tears are running down my eyes. And I'm thinking about all the women I slept with. And I'm thinking about the fact that, damn, one woman can do it for me anymore. women at the same time. I'm not talking about I get done with one, I'm gonna go creep over here to another. I'm not talking about that stupid shit. I'm talking about at the same motherfucking time. Three women couldn't do it for me. I started having sex with four. I needed sex with four women at the same time to make me feel like I was a man. This was my addiction. This was my trauma. This was my self hatred. This was my confusion because I've been violated. I had to prove that I'm a motherfucking man. And the reason why I got all yoked up and tatted up was because I never wanted anybody else to look at me and think that I like dudes. I never wanted anybody else to look at me and think that, oh, he a fucking sissy. And so I got yoked up, got tatted up, trying to prove that I'm a motherfucking man. And so the tears are running down my eyes. And I'm having this come to Jesus moment as I'm realizing, damn, I'm fucking up. I'm not just fucking up. I've been fucking up. And I've been fucking up because I didn't know any better. I'm still talking about you give good love to me. And so it's like, okay, you know what, man. And at that time, I was a single father. 94, 95, 94, my oldest was 4 years old. My oldest son at that time was two. Only had the two kids. Single father, raising these two kids. It's like, okay, I can't do that shit no more. I'm living in LA. Like, man, I'm getting into the porn game. Man, I know I look good. It's a job. It's gonna pay the bills, and I can have all the fucking sex I want. I'm sitting there cooking dinner. Sat down with my kids, and I looked at my daughter, and my oldest. She looks just like me. God help her. You know what I mean? She looks just like me, and she says something to me. She said, "Dad, are you ready?" It's like, "What are you talking about?" She was zoned out for a minute. She said, "Dad, are you ready?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" She said, "I don't know, Dad. I just hear something saying that you got to get ready. You got to get ready." And so I'm tripping, listening to my daughter. And it's like she came back to and she started eating. And they went upstairs and I'm washing the dishes. But I never forgot that. And I'm thinking, wait a minute, wait a minute. My grandpa was a hoe. My daddy was a hoe. I've been a hoe. Odds are my kids are going to grow up and follow in my footsteps. I don't want that for them. I don't want them to go through the pain and the hell that I went through. And so I was like, you know what? I can't get into this porn shit. The door is open. I could do it. The opportunity's here. What stopped me was my daughter. She didn't know anything about it, but I looked at her and I looked at my son and I said, damn, I can't do this. Because if I do this, yes, it'll open up doors for me financially. But I don't want my kids, I don't want my daughter going to her friend's house and then putting and her friend putting on the video or porn video, or her going to her boyfriend's house as she got older and seeing a video. And here come her bald headed daddy on the fucking video. The thought, the image of how that would affect my kids stopped me from getting into the porn industry. That was the only thing that stopped me from going down that path. And at that moment, it was a come to Jesus moment. And I'm not talking about fucking religion. It was the aha moment. I got to get my motherfucking life right. I got to get my fucking shit straight. Because what I do is going to affect my kids. Because what I do is going to have a bearing on my kids. And so I begin the process of dealing with my bullshit. I begin the process of growing the fuck up. I begin the process of healing my pain and suffering. Not because I love me, because I love my kids. I didn't know how to love me. I didn't even think I was worthy of love. I begin this process of dealing with my bullshit and growing the fuck out of love for my kids. And as they got older, I kept getting into I became more reclusive as far as relationships. I wouldn't bring every woman around them. I wasn't home like I used to. I still had girlfriends from time to time, but I didn't know anything about love yet. Not real love. I knew I loved my kids. I knew that I would change my fucking life for my kids because I love them. And I wanted to provide the life for them that I never had. And I was already doing it because my father was in a fucking pen. My father didn't raise me. My mother didn't raise me. My father murdered my mom when I was 2 years old, right in front of me. And so out of my love for my kids, I wanted to be everything that my father wasn't. Everything. That's why I changed my name legally, because I was named after my father. And I want to show that wait, time out, hold up, wait a minute. There's a point in life, there's a point in time where John B. Broadway the fourth stopped existing. There's a time and place where John B. Broadway the fourth began to grow the fuck up. And he ain't his fucking daddy. He ain't going down the path his fucking daddy went down. He ain't going down the path his grandpa went down and all his uncles was going down. Now we doing a new thing over here. I begin to understand. I gotta break these fucking generational curses. I gotta set myself free in order to set my kids free. And it wasn't even about loving me. It was about loving them. This young lady, beautiful young lady, it still makes me laugh when I think about her. We start talking. And we never did anything sexually. And so we're on the phone one day, and I'm going through this thing of, man, I got to stop having sex. I got to stop having sex with all these women because I got to understand what the fuck is going on. I got to understand who the fuck I am. And so I was going through this period of, man, I'm not having sex. And so I met this young lady, and we chopping it up. Beautiful young lady. And so we're on the phone one day, and I told her, you bad. You got a bad body. I like how you think and blah, 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 blah. But I'm not looking to have sex with anybody right now. As a single father, man, I got to get my shit straight. And I can't keep having sex with different women. And I don't want you to personalize that and think that I don't find you attractive because you're very attractive. But at this point in my life, I got some shit I got to focus on. This was 95, 96. She ghosted me, never talked to me again. I would call, she wouldn't answer. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Shit's reversed. Karma's a bitch. And I could hear God laughing. And I'm like, what's so fucking funny? Why she treat me like da 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 da? And I heard God say, Elijah, you remember when you were a kid in high school and you and your boys were running around having sex with all those girls? And all the girls that said they didn't want to have sex, y'all laughed at them. Y'all said they had to be gay because why wouldn't you want to have sex with me? You were so quick to dismiss them and minimize them and talk about how corny and lame they was and all this other stupid shit. You remember doing all that, Elijah? I'm like, yeah, okay, but what the fuck is that got to do with this shit? The roles are reversed, Elijah. You now know what it feels like to only want to be wanted for your body. You now know what it feels like for somebody to only want you for sex. They don't see anything else in you of value or substance. They just want your sex because they heard stories about you sexually and they want to see if it's real. They want you to blow their back out. They want to see if you eating a kitty cat is all that like everybody made it out to be. Elijah, you got to learn to love you. You don't know how to love you. You have no clue what it means to love yourself. Because when you really love yourself, you don't give yourself to everybody. When you really love yourself, you don't give yourself to just anybody. When you really love yourself, you don't let everybody hang around you. When you really love yourself, you don't put anything and everything in your fucking body. Elijah, you want to be loved. You want these women to love you, but you don't love you. You want these women to think highly of you. You want these women to value you, but you don't value you. And that was a hard lesson to learn. That was a hard thing to swallow, understanding that I didn't know how to love me. When you looked at me, It looked like, man, I love me. I was arrogant and cocky as fuck. And it was all a fucking mask. It was all a fucking costume. My arrogance, my cockiness was a fucking costume, hiding my real insecurities, my fears, my low self-esteem. My muscles and tattoos were all a costume to cover up the fact that I didn't love me, to cover up the fact that I didn't know how to love me. And so I began the process of learning how to love me. And so when I listened to that song, You Give Good Love to Me, it took on a whole totally different meaning. I was no longer interested in looking for some woman to come and just blow my mind with love. I was no longer looking for some woman to come and just sweep me off my feet and just whoo, put that thing on me. When I began to listen to that song, You Give Good Love to Me, I had to learn how to give good love to myself. And in the process of learning how to love myself, I had to learn to forgive myself. In the process of learning how to love myself, I had to learn how to stop being so harsh and so judgmental of myself. I had to learn to just woosah. And that's such a hard thing to do when you grew up in an environment where everybody was damning you to hell. When everybody told me that I was going straight to hell, when everybody told me I'd spend the rest of my life in the fucking pen, when everybody told me I'd be dead before I was 18, when everybody told me I'd be just like my daddy. How do you love somebody like that? How do you love somebody that's demented like that? How do you love somebody that's damned to hell like that? How do you love somebody that's going to ruin their fucking life and end up in prison for the rest of their life like that? I was constantly told that I was stupid and wouldn't amount to anything. This is what the church folk, this is my blood family. This is what they told me. This is what they programmed into me. And part of me getting yoked up and tatted up and having sex with all these women was to prove to them that people want me, was to prove to them that I was loved, was to prove to them that people valued me. That's why it fed my ego so much. All these guys talking about, man, you fucking huge. Man, you got some fucking guns in you. Man, you're fucking yoked up. Man, look how fucking strong you are. Man, all this other stupid shit. That fed my ego. My family didn't think I would amount to shit. My family didn't think I would be here. My family didn't. All this stupid shit. And I'm doing all this superficial shit to prove something to my family who didn't really give a fuck about me. And so what God had to show me was Elijah, you being a man ain't got shit to do with your size. You being a man ain't got shit to do with your fucking tattoos. You being a man ain't got shit to do with the woman. You being a man It's about you growing the fuck up emotion. You holding yourself accountable. You dealing with your bullshit. You letting it go. You learning how to stop being so moved by the opinions of others. I needed the opinions of others. I fed off of their energy. I needed their validation. I needed them to tell me how strong I was, how huge I was, how good I looked, and all this. I needed that stupid shit because I didn't know any better. And as I begin to heal, I begin to understand. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Them telling me all this stuff ain't really doing shit for me. All these women telling me, man, I know you look good. You know you look good. You got holes everywhere, and did all this other stupid ass shit. That ain't doing shit for me. That's not who I really want to be. That's not who I really am. Truth be told, man, I'm just a man. You know what I mean? What I mean? I'm a family man. I love being out in nature. I love being around family and just taking trips and just, man, other than that, man, I don't give a fuck about being at the parties. I don't give a fuck about being at the clubs. I don't give a fuck about being out in the fucking streets at all. That's not my fucking thing. I'm cool on that shit. But I didn't understand that because I needed all these people hyping me up because I didn't know who the fuck I was. I didn't even like me. I liked the outside of me. I liked all my muscles and my tattoos. I liked all the fucking attention it brought me. But I didn't like the real me. So I had to learn. I gotta learn how to like me. Who am I? Why am I here? I didn't come here just to sleep with all these fucking women. I didn't come here to be the biggest dude or to be all yoked the fuck up. There's more to me than just that. I didn't come here for everybody to be like, oh, he's the bro, he's the motherfucking man that who's it doop and da 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 da. I didn't come here for that stupid, superficial bullshit. I came here to understand who the fuck I am. I came here to understand and to learn how to fall in love with me. And if the truth be told, the great majority of us do not know how to love ourselves. We love other people, but we do not know how to love ourselves. We don't know how to love ourselves. And truth be told, not only do we not know how to love ourselves, the great majority of us don't even know how to like ourselves. And that's why we're so fucking judgmental. That's why we're always looking at everybody else. That's what we're always comparing ourselves to everybody else, what they got, Oh, I got more than them, and oh, I got more education than them. Oh, I'm smarter than them. Oh, I'm deeper than them. Oh, I got better looking women than them. Oh, I got more money than them. Oh, I got a better whip than them, and all this stupid shit. We gotta grow the fuck up. When you're in your place, your house, your apartment, wherever you stay, are you okay with you? Do you like your own company? Are you cool with just being able to sit down and not need to be entertained by something else? Are you okay with being able to sit in your place and not need the TV blasting and something on the TV, something on the radio, music blasting in the background, or whatever it is that we use to distract us, to keep us entertained, to keep us from having these deep, heart to heart, intimate conversations with us, about us? Are you okay with being able to put down your phone, your tablet, whatever it is that you get on social media with, and turning that shit off? And just being able to sit in the house and just think, just process shit, just analyze some deep shit, just begin to replace some shit in your mind and ask yourself, what the fuck was I thinking when I did that? Why the fuck did I say that? Why the fuck did I do that? Are you okay with you? Are you okay with being your best friend? If you was to die tomorrow, are you okay with that? If you knew you were gonna die 6 months from now, how would you live your life different? What would you do different? What would matter to you? It's this amazing thing when death comes knocking at your door. All the superficial bullshit that we get caught up in, man, we ain't got time for that shit no more. You know what I mean? Man, I got way more important shit to look in. I got way more important stuff to take care of. I got way more important stuff to fix. I ain't got time to be worried about these raggedy ass trifling ass women. I ain't got time to be worried about these nappy head motherfucking sorry ass lame ass dudes. Man, I got to get my shit straight. It's a crazy thing. My wife, Cecilia, 2015, died from breast cancer. She knew she was gonna die. And the trip is the last few months, man, she didn't leave the house. She sat there and she just thought and read and just began to send out messages to people in hopes of inspiring them, of helping them get their fucking priorities straight, helping them get a better grip on fucking life and reality. Stop wasting fucking time because none of us know when our last day is gonna be. None of us know when we're gonna get that bad phone call or that bad message that, man, yeah, that is cancer. It's in stage 4 and we can't do anything about it. You're terminal. None of us know when we're gonna hear anything like that. So a whole lot of people that didn't think that COVID was gonna take them out, and COVID took them right out the fucking game. So a whole lot of people, man, they're at work one day and had a heart attack the next. And they're gone. It's a trip out. We go to funerals and we see all these people that we care about. And we promise to do better. We promise family and everybody, man, we're gonna keep in touch. We're exchanging telephone numbers and da 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 da, and we'll do all this other shit. And it's like, man, I love you. Da, 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 da. Why? Because we see death. We've had a close encounter with death. We have the realization, understand, man, death can come for any of us. I got to get my shit straight. But the great majority of us don't do it. The great majority of us go right back out doing the same stupid ass shit we've been doing because we don't love ourselves. We don't love ourselves. My best friend here in New York is my brother. And you look at him externally, he's like, okay, man, he's in his 60s, but he looked like he all right. You know what I mean? Good shape. He appeared to be in good shape and everything. He loved drinking. He had a drinking problem. He would smoke all the time. Went to the doctors, and doctors told him, man, you got to stop smoking. And you got to stop drinking. It's going to kill you. He couldn't do it. He couldn't stop smoking. He couldn't stop drinking, even though he knew what the doctors told him. He had a heart attack January 24th and passed away. And it fucked me up. It fucked me up. And I'm sharing that because he didn't love himself enough to stop. He didn't love himself enough to deal with why he was drinking like that. He didn't love himself enough to understand why he smoked the way he smoked. And so we look for people to love us. We look for people to bring good love to us. And the truth is, we're looking for that because we won't give it to ourselves. And so I need you to come love me because I'm incapable of loving myself that way. I need you to value me. I need you to see da, 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 and all this other stuff in me because I don't see that in myself. I'm incapable of loving me. I'm incapable of liking me. So I need you to come love me. I need you to come rub my bald head and let me know everything's going to be all right. I need you to come caress me and hold me. Let me know that you got my back. Because the truth is, I don't even have my own back. The truth, I can't even rely on myself. I can't even depend on myself. So I need you as my girlfriend, as my wife, as my king, as my man. I need you to come in and do all these things for me that I can't do myself, that I won't do myself, that I don't know how to do myself. And the scary thing is, when they don't do it the way you expect them to, when they don't do it the way you demand them to, you assume that they don't love you. You assume that they don't value you anymore because you're not feeding your fucking ego, because they're not making you feel good about you. When that may not be the truth at all. The truth is they may really love you. And now they're trying to hold you fucking accountable. And you're not used to that. You don't want that. And so you reject love. And you think that they're being toxic. You think that they're being dramatic. You think that they're being unloving because the doctors told you to cut out pork. And so now your queen, your woman, your man, they're like, man, we ain't doing that shit no more. We ain't eat pork no more. The doctors already told you you can't have pork no more. I'm not cooking it no more for you. That's love. But you take it as them being mean. You want to keep fucking drinking and smoking, and your woman has told you, your man's, no, you need to cut that shit out. What the fuck is wrong with you? But that's not what you want to hear. And because they're not catering to your fucking wants, you assume it's not love. You assume they're on some bullshit. When I love you, I'm going to hold you accountable. When I love you, I'm going to push you to be the best you possible. I'm going to be right there by your side, encouraging you, challenging you, going through it with you. But you got to do your part because I love you. If I really don't love you, I'm going to let the fuck you do what the fuck you want to do. The doctor told you not to eat that no more, but you still want to keep eating it. And you know that high blood pressure running your family, you know diabetes running your family, you know heart attacks running your family, and all this other shit, obesity running your family, and you want to keep doing this stupid ass shit. Okay, fine. I've already told you I'm not gonna be part of this bullshit. Well, not because I don't love you. I love you. I want you to be the best you possible. But I'm not gonna sit here and watch you destroy your motherfucking life. I'm not going to sit here and enable you. And that's what we don't understand because nobody's ever really been real with us. We've never really learned how to be real with ourselves. We've never really learned how to hold ourselves accountable. And so we expect other people to come in and feed our fucking ego, make us feel good about ourselves, but don't chastise me. Don't expect me to do some exercises and all this other healthy shit because I want to do that. We got to grow the fuck up. We've got to understand what real love is. And because I love you, I want the best for you. Because I love you, I want you to see and accomplish everything that you're capable of accomplishing. and I'll ride this thing out with you all the way through. But if you want to sit here and be lazy and self-destructive and sabotage your fucking future, you're gonna do that shit all by your motherfucking self. Because I'm not gonna stay here and watch the person I love destroy themselves. I'm not gonna be a part of this bullshit. You give good love to me. Do you know how to give good love to yourself? Do you know how to be there for yourself? Do you know how to challenge and inspire and encourage yourself? Do you know how to check yourself and reel yourself back in when your mind start playing these fucking bullshit games? You start spiraling out of fucking control. Your anger issues want to erupt and blow up, and you want to start sabotaging yourself and being all just crazy and just doing the most. Can you reel yourself back in? Do you love you enough? Man, I can't keep doing this bullshit. I gotta fix me. I gotta understand me. I gotta be happy with me. And most of us, we're not happy with ourselves. And because we're not happy with ourselves, we're not happy with life. We're not satisfied with who we really are. And because we're not satisfied with who we really are, we're not satisfied with life. It is what it motherfucking is. We've got to grow the fuck up. You give good love to me. Can you give yourself good love? You'll do all that for your kids. You'll do all that for your woman. You'll do all that for your men. You'll do that for your parents and the person you're interested in. But can you do it for your motherfucking self? Can you love you enough to sit there and say, man, you know what? I've been carrying this pain of my daddy not being in my life for 40, 50 fucking years. I've been carrying this pain and this trauma of being molested as a little kid. I've been carrying this pain of being rejected and abandoned and da da da. I've been carrying this fucking pain. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. I'm fed up. I'm frustrated. I'm done. I've got to let this shit go. I'm sick and tired of being motherfucking sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of having these fucking anger issues. I'm sick and tired of having this victim mentality. I'm sick and tired of being so fucking judgmental, so fucking hateful, so fucking bitter and toxic. I'm sick and tired of being jealous of everybody else. I'm tired. I'm tired. Can you get to that point? When you get to that point, can you understand why you are the way you are? Can you let that shit go? Man, that's how you begin to love you. That's how you begin to heal you. I'll tell you a secret. When you love you like that, when you really love you like that, God, universe, source, it's like it's about motherfucking time. I'm proud of you. Because you put in that motherfucking work, I'm gonna open up the windows of heaven. I'm gonna pour out on you now because you finally emotionally matured. You finally grew the fuck up. You finally understand and you finally learn to fall in love with you. And now your external world is going to be filled with that same love that's internally within you. That love, that joy, that peace that you finally have is going to be in your world now. It's going to be in your relationships now. Wherever you go, that love, that joy, that peace is going to go with you. You're going to experience that peace. You're going to experience that love everywhere you go because you finally learned that it's within you. So you don't have to go looking for love in all the wrong places. You don't have to go looking for love in all these people because you are love. You are love. And the trip is if you can learn to love your kids, if you can learn to love other people, you can learn to love yourself. If you can learn to forgive other people, you can learn to forgive yourself. If you can learn to be compassionate and giving towards other people, you can be giving and compassionate and nurturing to yourself. It is what it is. Man, family, I thank you guys for hanging out with me. I thank you guys for just being here. I thank you for your love. I thank you for your beautiful energy. I thank you for the work that you're doing within you. Happy health, family. Peace.